Good morning, Ruth Green Hornets. It's Mrs. Ambrose, and today is February 1st. Happy February. The Pledge of Allegiance will be led in a separate video. Now it's time for our Building Healthy Communities announcement. When you eat meat, it's best to choose lean meats. The word lean means it doesn't have a lot of fat. Turkey, chicken, and fish are great examples. These belong in the protein food group, which helps build our muscles. Also reminding you, we have Pizza with the Principal on Thursday. This is a reschedule. It'll be at 2:45. And reminding you today, we have an early release. We get out at 2:05 this afternoon. If you're not sure if your parents know it's an early release, make sure you let your teachers know so you can call a parent or come down and see Miss Chris or Miss Connie so we can make a phone call. February, we kick off Black History Month. And the first famous Black American we will be covering is Miss Katherine Johnson. Mrs. Katherine Johnson was born in August 1918 and died February of 2020. She was an American mathematician whose calculations of orbital mechanics as a NASA employee were critical to the success of the first crewed space flights. During her 35-year career, she earned a reputation for mastering complex manual calculations and helped pioneer the use of computers to perform the task. The space agency noted her historic role as one of the first Black women to work as a NASA scientist. Mrs. Johnson's work included calculating trajectories, launch windows, and emergency return paths. Her calculations were also essential to the beginning of the Space Shuttle program, and she worked on plans for a mission to Mars. In 2015, President Obama awarded Mrs. Johnson the Presidential Medal of Freedom. In 2016, she was presented with the Silver Snoop Award by NASA and the NASA Achievement Award. Mrs. Johnson's career was portrayed in the 2016 movie Hidden Figures. In 2019, she received the Congressional Gold Medal. Ms. Johnson showed a strong mathematical ability from an early age. She attended college for mathematics when she was only 10 years old. She graduated college at 14. She then took a job teaching in a Black public school. She then enrolled in graduate school and was the first Black woman to attend graduate school at West Virginia University. She then decided on a career as a research mathematician and worked in a pool of women performing math calculations. Their main job was to read the data from black boxes of planes and carry out other precise mathematical tasks. From 1958 until 1986, Miss Johnson was an aerospace technologist. She helped calculate the Apollo 11 flight to the moon. Johnson spent her later year encouraging students to enter the field of science, technology, engineering, and math. Mathematics are very important not just for space travel, but for lots of things we use every day, like computers, cell phones, building bridges and buildings. Are you good at math? Maybe you want to be a mathematician just like Mrs. Johnson. I also just want to remind you, we are a hands-free school, which means we do not put hands on one another, not even when we say just playing. I've seen a lot of roughhousing at recess. I don't want to see people grabbing other people's coats and pulling them down. Not allowed. I hope you have a great Wednesday and repeat after me. Ruth Green Hornets are respectful, responsible, and ready. I fly right with Hero. Hey, have a great Wednesday. Bye.